But I'm excited to see B Wills play. He's one of my favorite players to watch in North America right now. He's just a very flashy player. He's just a fragger. What can I say? And it's fun to watch him. Also, DJ I believe he's running up on age. Yeah, he's 27 years old. He's never really made it to the top of North America, but he has been a consistent force in this team ever since he's joined them so long ago. So it's awesome to see him making his way back up in the standings here in North America. And yeah, he's been a consistent force for the Whalers in their MDL season here. Well, they only got inflicted one loss, and that was to Rugrats of all teams. And it's actually funny to watch them come up in the standings because Rugrats are another interesting team that I might get into later. But the game should be starting in a couple of moments here. Most of the players have connected into the server for the most part. So we'll just be delaying this just slightly until we're able to get into the server and begin this wonderful match that we have placed right in front of us. As well, technically the match should be going live in 40 seconds. And while we're doing that, we can hop into the warm-up, and I could cleverly, or not so cleverly, paste some stuff on your screen. So we go ahead and switch over to this, as we see people opening. Very unsneaky about this. Let's see, how do I... Alright, you saw something flash on your screen? Oh, the Whaler. Oh, this wasn't actually picked by the Whalers. That's funny how that works. Let's go to this one and hit. Let's see, give me a moment as I do this. And as that moves over just slightly. And bang. Professional overlay, baby. I need to fix this up just slightly. Make this a bit smaller. Make that a bit smaller. And as I get to this one up here. There we go. Perfect. Just doing streamer things. We're just gonna chill. Welcome to Inferno, ladies and gentlemen, and this is a map that I haven't really seen most of these teams play on. I see RBG as mostly a very nuke favored team. They love playing nuke. They're very, like, they love playing. Strong. The picture, but like we look at their recent stats. I mean, they've really, they haven't played it in a long time, I guess. Haven't played it almost a month, but I mean, they did pretty well against it on against 100 Thieves. Maybe it's a day-by-day thing. I'm not necessarily sure. Again, when you get to this level of North America, it's really hard to find consistency. Again, the teams that do find consistency are probably the teams that are at the top of the standings, right? Like the Whalers, who have just been who went 15-0 and then I guess gave up on their last game of MDL and decided, I didn't really want to go 16 or 16-0 in the regular season. You know, who cares? Oh, scrap that. Wiz is playing in today. That's interesting to see. That is a... Okay, I actually didn't expect that. I expected Wiz to really be playing in, or I expected Jam to be playing today, but I guess Wiz will go ahead and just play today, which is all fine and dandy. I'm going to switch over to the break screen because the match shouldn't be starting, well, it should be starting fairly shortly, but when it does, I'll go ahead and swap on over. Most of the players have connected, and just as I say that, all players have connected. Jimanchu, the last man to join into the server, so we're going to go ahead and turn up the game audio to around that 20% mark. Hopefully the audio is good enough for you guys if you guys are just joining in. And so Wiz will be playing in today, and I love watching Wiz play. He's actually a very strong AWPer, despite only having like that 1.04 rating. He can have a good day, and he can really swing the game in his in RBG's favor, the Canadian side. The two Americans on the Canadian side are really the ones you want to look out for. So Wiz and Pony, the men at the top. So we'll be waiting to get this one started in just a few moments. All players have connected to the server and their coaches. KJ, the coach of RBG, as well as Munster, the coach for the Whalers. I'm looking to get this one right underway, front and center. So welcome to the ESEA Cash Cup. Autumn Cash Cup number 2. This is the semifinal. The winner of this best of 3 will guarantee themselves a nice $1,000 cash prize, as well as they will be competing for a chance to win themselves $3,000. As we're gonna go and hop in. Carnage over there. Well, I'm still waiting. Most of the players just have to wait to ready up for just a short moment, and we should be in it fairly shortly. Thank you guys for tuning in for now. Thank you. And
oh my god.
Should I type in chat if you want me to keep voice chat on, because that would be nice. Maybe I could do that, like who knows. So, see, some people normally, like, keep it off. Like, I can just turn it on and off on a whim. But right now, we're getting into the knife round, and that's the cue for me to pause my music, because we're going to be hopping into the knife round, and I believe, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. The reason why that just happened is because this is the pick of RBG Esports, so... So they're going to go and give over the side selection to the Whalers, and I believe the Whalers have selected CT side to start off this match, and we're going to be getting right into the pistol round, ladies and gentlemen. Facing off Whalers versus RBG. RBG, the bit of an underdog here, but they get the first map choice, and we are going to be playing on the playground of Inferno. Belter utility for most of their players, and it's a 4-man B lean to start off this one. Jimanchu's going to be lining up a bit of a smoke towards the top of Banana, and now will Pony and Walco going to be running into the Banana. He's going to be running in this 4-man stack. It's going to be fragged. Oh, and it's looking to be so good for the Whalers, and well, Hex will trade out eventually. Rampage, there's so many CTs here on this bomb site, and there's not even a chance. They're running out of time, and well, there you go, Wiz. They just 4-man stacked this thing, and you can see a little bit of frustration from RBG in the comms. As well, Whalers pick up an easy first round for themselves. Simple as that. And well, they're just gonna go into full eco. They walk into the bomb site stack on the B side, and it's simple as that. Frags just everywhere for the Whalers, and an easy first round. As well, Bentley taking a little bit of contact, sees a T, shows some shoulder. But the Glocks will just be firing off downrange everywhere on the map. More nades thrown the way, damage being dealt. And MP9's getting close, they're getting hungry. They want some cash. And it's going to take some damage, but Pony was actually going to go ahead and burn. I believe that was Burst Fire onto Ben Leet, hilariously as that. And now, well, I said there might be a chance as Rampage with FAMAS. He's good for 2. He's already on 3 on the round, and damn, the DJ wants some money, and he'll go ahead and collect it. It's going to be a simple second for the Whalers, but that was the full eco from RBG, and if that means anything, that's going to go ahead and be a full buy now. AK's out. Galil on the back of Walco, as well as controlling the bomb for now. Utility is going to come flying down Banana. DJ and Ponalone dumping their own set of utility, but that's not really, as we found. Walco's going to be tapping away with the Galil, looking for a peek. Rampage is going to smoke down bottom Banana. Walco could be in a bit of trouble here. Utility might force him out, but Walco's going to go ahead and smoke the Molotov. They're going to hear Rampage burning, and Hex will go ahead and find that. The sound cue given away by Rampage, and he will give away the opening frag to RBG. One of their first frags of one of these more important rounds. First gun round here. A bit of a bonus for Whalers. MP9s aplenty on most of their players. Hext and Walco creeping up Banana. Right now it's a 2-2 setup. Yeah, they're gonna go for a little bit of a boost here. Who's going on top? However, that is Ponalone. He's not gonna go ahead and peek over that. He's not gonna chance it. He's not gonna give any more frags the way of RBG. And well, maybe that might be the right decision. There's still 2 players on this B bomb site, but there's that could have been a better nade. Thought it might have been dealt a little bit more damage. You can see Jamanchu here. He's going to take so much space out here in middle. He's getting that info for his team, but it doesn't even matter. There's only 20 seconds left on the clock. They got to go. And B-Wills, he's on this bomb site, and Ben Leet combined. Now they got to find these frags. Ben Leet pushing the smoke, and he finds 2! Solid transfer onto these 2 players.
Try to flare him, but 2 at the same time as you.
And now it's just Jamanchu. Jamanchu, he's pushing it to the site, but there's no time to plant. There's no time, Mr. Jamanchu, and Ben Leet gets a 4K with the FAMAS of all weapons. He just gets a sweet, sweet transfer on the 2 Ts looking, or just caught off guard, really, by Ben Leet, and he hits his shots. Now, admittedly, for Mr. Ben Leet, that's not a huge characteristic of him, but he shows up big in the round, hits the shots and wins it. 3-0 on the board. That looked very, very bad for Whalers, but it's just 1 frag and 4 go the other way. So now, well, Hex is just gonna burn to Rampage. Simple as that. And DJ, they're just pushing down middle. They're just taking every liberty they can, and look, with a whole group of T's. It's a pack of them. It's a herd. And well, the Hunters are gonna go ahead and clean them up. Hone alone from alt middle. They don't even care at this rate. They're just going right in. And let me do something with my audio right quick as I go to voice volume. Let's go ahead and turn that down just a little bit. Just so you'll be able to hear them slightly, but I won't overpower my great voice. Now it's 4-0 in the hands of Whaler, but the second gun round is in play. Wiz on that AWP. He could cast someone taking a step too far, but it's just going to be nades thrown. No one's going to overstep their welcome. Overstay their welcome, whatever. Cliches are hard. As well. That last round really got RBG on their toes. You can see Walco, they're taking it very, very slow. Where potential mid push. And Whalers are looking very, very confident today. Scary sign if you're looking for RBG to win this one. But they're going to play a slow grind of a round. Jamanchu has this arch side smoke lined up, and it might smoke off 2 players. Ponalone's going to go in front of it. He's going to drop a Molotov, and that's very, very effective. But is it effective enough? Because they're going to send all their players to the other side, and I didn't realize this, but there's only 1 man here, and that's Rampage. He's playing a very risky angle, and, well, if he goes down here, this could spell the end of him. This could spell the end of this round. Ben Lee is finally rotating in to support, but look, he's at the bottom of middle. It was Ponalone, but now Jimanchu is completely aware, and that gives them another route into this A-bomb site. DJ is going to hear this run up in middle. But is he going to swing out? Oh, Jimanchu is going to get caught off. He's not going to make his way around the corner in time, and DJ will just take his head off. Now they're going to be pushing into this bomb site. Ben Lee, again from the Coffin's position, is good for 1. But is he good for 4? Not quite. They will be able to secure this bomb site this time around.
Ben Lee guys just peeking at RBG. That's so unfortunate. The one time I
Ben Lee, and oh, Hex is going to go in and swing out, take down Ben Lee. It's a 3-on-3 at the moment as well. Wiz is going to go ahead and pop off a shot towards Rampage, and this should be a done round for RBG. There's no utility to play with for the Whalers, and now it's just DJ and B-Wills making their way into this bomb site, but is there really anything there? He spots the barrel of Wiz, and DJ gets 2 frags, but Walco, he's there. He needs a second kill, and B-Wills does have a kit, but it's not enough, and Walco will finish him off with a 1 versus 2. DJ almost turns around on his head, but not enough, as Walco secures his own double and gets the first on the board for RBG. Thank you, I the apologist. Thank you. As now we're going to be getting into the 6th round of play. RBG finally with their first round on the board, but still guns available for the Whalers. Nades are going to be tossed down the banana side, and, well, Hex barely dodges them. Explosions behind him. Well, now he's going to lurk around, but Rampage, jumps into his crosshair. A good readjustment from Hex, and another opening pick given away by Rampage. Well, now these CTs, they have to get a little bit more aggressive. They have to get inquisitive. They have to find information so this defense stays strong. And Bentley, he's the only man on this bomb site now, and DJ, he's creeping his way towards this bomb site as well. He almost turned the last round on his head, but, well, now you have your man who is currently 7-1 at this bomb site. Right now, there's no one really here towards this banana side, and as you can see, if you look on the map, they're making their way towards the apartments. DJ, he's just looking, but Auto Director, that's not where the action's going to be. Jimanchu and his partner in crime of Pony is going to be pushing to the apps. He's going to leave out the app side. He's not even going to wait for a lurk smoke, and B-Wills, he's forced out of position, and Wiz and Jimanchu will combine on a B-Wills. Ponalone finds Hex on the lurk, but this should just be a full save. They have no utility to retake this bomb site, and smokes are aplenty for RBG. As you can see, Jimanchu's going to keep smoking them out. Pony has another smoke of his own, and that's going to be it. It's just going to be another round on the board for RBG.
Just goes in mollies. Unlucky.
Just excellent stuff. RBG doing the contact apps push. You can see that getting that opening pick really puts some pressure on this A bomb site. So much impetus. Well, this is Walco right here, but B-Wills was sitting in the pit, and he has to focus on so many angles. He has the lane fight to fight with. He has to fight people jumping out from apps. Ponalone was able to find one on the arch side lurk. That was hexed. But the thing is, he's completely locked out of the bomb site by the utility. And then, yeah, I was thinking, Bobber, I was thinking exactly that. I'm like, I wonder how many times people meme about like RBG and the Supreme Court Justice, but well, Ponalone is just going to go ahead and, as I'm a little sidetracked by that idea. Ponalone is going to get the opening pick with a bit of a Molotov, and that should prompt him to fall back.
That molly fucking down mid is so deep.
You know, we don't have base camps, but we do have after death complaints from RBG. So, opening pick going the way of the Whalers, and, well, RBG, they're just going to go ahead and execute onto this bomb site, and, well, Hex jumping around the corner, almost catches Ponalone unawares, but Rampage is here with the double, and Jimanchu, he's sitting behind the smoke, he gets the first He picks off Rampage, but it's a 1-on-5 for Jamanchu, and Ponalon's gonna miss his shot, and if he readjusted onto Ben Leet in time, that could have been a reality, but Ben Leet will close it down. It's gonna be 5 on the board for Whalers, shutting down the streak of rounds from RBG, and the money, it's still pretty much there for RBG. It's really if Wiz wants to bring out his AWP or not. You can also type in !maps in the chat. Wow, new features coming out from 5. Production value is so good. And, yep, this match has started. And yeah, LG, you do have, you're day 1, so you get your VIP status in this chat. So, and here we go. 8th round of play. Flashbangs up middle. It's going to be 4 men up the alt mid side. Fast execute looking to come in. Hex is going to be the first man in. And Ponalon, he's going to get flashed off. He's going to drop some Molotov, but they're going to extinguish it. And Ponalon, the impetus is on you. He's going to miss his shot, and he's going to have to fall back. But more T's are wrapping around. And Ponalon is on this bomb site. He pulls out the pistol, but not enough. And it's 2 for 2 on this bomb site now. It's only DJ here, but the bomb is at his feet, and it's a 3-on-3. But will they check for him? They will not, and Pony's going to go down. And now DJ, is he good for a multi-frag? He gets the dink on a Wiz, but Jamanchu is there for the trade. Now, well, Wiz, very, very low HP, but there's no HE grenade to finish him off, as a little bit of frame lag here and there. But Wiz has recovered Ponalon's AWP. But look who's the unaccounted for factor. It's Rampage. He's in through the apartment side, and look who's pushing the smoke as well. Ben Lee is here, and Rampage is going to finish him off, but now it's Wiz. AWP and 6 HP. Rampage will finish off the bomb planter, but he'll get it down in time. And how does he even spot down Ben Leet? How does he done that? And Wiz is just going to 2-tap him down with the AWP. It's a one-shot weapon, but he'll finish him off in 2. And Wiz on 6 HP does it with the AWP. Solid stuff from him, and now it's going to be a 3rd on the board from RBG. And now the money for Whalers is in a difficult spot. You can see that there's under $2,000 or around the $2,000 mark on a lot of their players, and B-Wills and DJ, they might just consider Deagle Armor here, as it's going to be a likely 4th on the board for RBG. A little bit of a pause coming in. Yeah, LG, that's exactly what I thought. Did he see it? Did he see a shadow? Did he... I mean, I believe these replays are 64 tick, but like, Wiz had to be absolutely insane on that. I'm not even sure. It wasn't it wasn't necessarily like a crazy shot, but he hit he shot at Ben Leet through the corner of a wall, and I mean, as a spectator, I didn't even see his like a shoulder or a foot, like a foot. Maybe it was just a little bit of luck. Maybe he saw a shadow. I mean, that's down for interpretation. That's up for interpretation as well. Now, tactical pause is over. I suspect that might have been called by the Whalers trying to iron out financial opportunities here, and it looks like it's going to go in for the full investment. Ponalon on that Mag 7. Likely going to find him in the apartments. Mag 7 is one of those underrated weapons. It carries a lot of weight with it. It can hold down an entire area, and it has very unexpected range on it. Surprisingly, for a shotgun, it could actually hit very hard. I mean, not like down bottom of mid, but like pretty decent engagements. It could even work out at mid brackets. But Ponalon, he's gonna have a Molotov thrown his way. He's gonna run away, and up the other side will be 3 attackers. With the bomb is Jamanchu, and look, B-Wills has jumped up into the balcony side. He's gonna be here. He's gonna try to hold these men down, but Ponalon, he's getting shot in the back, and I don't know why Auto Director did that, but B-Wills up on the balcony. He's the only man holding down this bomb site, and Wiz has missed his shot, but so has B-Wills, and Hex is a little bit scuffed, and he finally finishes him off. Hex is on for the ace here, and the bomb still has yet to go down. Rampage has a Mac 10, and look at these health bars. 25 HP for Hex and 14 for Wiz. Wiz does have an AWP on his back.
Didn't say he's still there. I couldn't tell.
Right now, Rampage, he could be on for this 1-on-2 realistically. But Hex gets the ace, finishes it off with the entry frags, gets all the kills on the bomb site, and, well, unfortunately, Auto Observer... I mean, you couldn't really notice Hex's kills. I didn't even know what really happened that round. He just hopped out of apps. I know he took down Pwn alone. There was a player on the arch side as well. And then a really scuffed fight towards the mini pit ensued. And that's about it. But look at this. It's just going to be 5 pistols running it down mid, the conga line, the parade, and they're going to find one, but it should be just a simple mop up here. And now, well, yeah, I just spectate all the deaths as Hext will get himself another 3K, and he's 13-8. He's the only man on his team who has reached double digits, and as the entry fragger, that is good news for RBG. As well now, 5-5, even Stevens now. I never know why that does it sometimes, but a little offsetting, but now they're going to go for this mid-aggression again. The confidence is just reigning supreme right now. Rampage and DJ in tandem right now, and DJ's going to open up with one. Jamanchu is on the max 10, but Rampage and DJ go down. Eventually, B-Wills is able to find a trade, and with a minute and 30 seconds in the round, it is a 3-on-2. 5 frags have been found in total, and,
Fuck. Lucky.
well...
I was just about to say they haven't done any aggression like A side, and they're probably gonna do aggression this round. Paul, I was thinking though, and not like actual.
Yeah, I mean that literally just countered them if I killed them.
As we listen into the strat call from RBG mid-round. Shut up. I got a rounded cast. As well now the bomb on the back of Walco. There's only B-Wills in this bomb site here. If Walco spots B-Wills here, this could be all said and done, but B-Wills, he's at the graveyard position, and that is the freest kill of his life. I'm not sure really what Walco was thinking there. Why would he think that the A bomb site is completely empty? That is just a little oddball. You would at least expect one person to be on that bomb site, but a little bit of a confirmation bias, a little bit of delusions of grandeur as well. Hex is in a 1-on-3, and B-Wills will clean it up with the 3K, but a little bit of an odd individual decision. You gotta expect at least one person on that bomb site, but... well, the little individual mistake gives a 6th round over to the Whalers. As now, well, Ponalone has an AWP on his back, and he's looking to fire down middle. Someone's out into the underpass position, and that's going to be Wiz holding down for this mid peak that isn't really going to be arriving anytime soon. As a more passive hold from the CTs, this could get dangerous. This allows a lot of space to the Ts. It's going to be down to the frags for this round. As Banana Retake utility is in. As Hex is just going to empty some bullets the way of the Whalers. No one's there to receive, however, and Ponalo, are they really going to... they're going to cheat over a 3rd man to this B bomb site? Interesting call. It'd be interesting... well, it'd also be interesting to see if that pans out, because a very heavy A posture from RBG. They're giving up the arch side as well. This could get dangerous if RBG pounce. They won't quite yet. Now mid-brackets control has been established for the Ts. They have so much control, but there's 35 seconds on the clock and not a lot of utility to play with. RBG have to pick a bomb site, and they still need to pick up the bomb, no less. It looks like it's going to be this A finish here, and Walco, they need to start moving, and they need to start moving very, very fast. All 3 players are here. Ponalone, is he going to re-aggress with the AWP? He misses his first initial shot, and now, well, Wiz, he's playing with the angles here, and well, Ponalone is going to miss his shot, but there's only 13 seconds on the clock, and B-Wills, he's on the bomb site, he's holding it down, and he needs to get cleared out for this bomb to get planted, and B-Wills with 4 frags on the bomb site, holding it all down, and now, B-Wills, the man of the hour on the A bomb site. It's simple as that for him. Again, running down the clock so low puts a lot of pressure on the T's. If they cleared that out more methodically, they could have had a real go at that site take. They gave themselves an extra couple seconds. Maybe the pressure wouldn't be so high. But it doesn't matter at the end of the day, because what happened, happened, and B-Will's up there with the 4K, and you see Rampage, he's taking so much space down here in middle. He spots the bomb even. Jimanchu's firing in the smoke, but Rampage dodges all of those bullets. And now, well, he's going to stay happy with his control, but right now that Walco is going to go ahead and push out of the arch side. Get taken down by Ponalone on his M4A1S. B-Wills has taken a lot of damage as well. He could go down, but B-Wills, a nice shot on him, and DJ was going to go ahead and collateral, line up a couple, and now it's just Jimanchu who will get finished off from the backside by Ben Leet, and that will be simple as that. Jimanchu goes down, and 8 on the board now on their opponent's map pick. It's looking fairly good for the Whalers on their CT side, but if anything's going to happen, RBG can turn it around right now. AKs are out. Galil on Jimanchu, but a belt utility available for most of their members. As again, this early Banana Clippers, they're playing so confident, and 2 frags through the smoke. Rampage and DJ will just deal with Hext and Walco respectively. As now, well, Jimanchu, Wiz, and Pony, they're left wondering what even happened. They just get obliterated through the smokes. They fire back and they spot out the tracers, and this is looking like a very done round for RBG. It's going to take some incredible entry frags if this round is even going to be a reality for RBG. They need to get these opening picks, and they need to get them so badly. Wiz, Pony, and Jimanchu. Going to throw in a bit of I wonder what that smoke is even going to. It's going to the front of the bomb site. This is actually, the CT spawn is wide open for the taking, and they can cut off rotation now. That's a very interesting setup for the T's. You can see DJ is left wondering, and, well, the thing is, it has to work, and Pony's going to be able to trade out onto the site, but now it's just leaving Rampage at the back of the site. He gets one onto Jimanchu, and Pony's on 13 HP. It was an interesting strategy, but it didn't pan out, and Rampage gets all 3 frags on this bomb site. Or does he? Sorry, he gets 2 frags on the bomb side. I believe DJ was able to find one for himself there as well. But a very interesting setup. They throw the center site smoke. It's I believe this is the Furious strat. They throw this mid site smoke, and then they throw this deep CT smoke, and it puts so much pressure on this person at coffins as well. And it almost worked out, but Rampage was able to hold it down with a 2K, finishing off the last 2 frags of the round. It's going to be an early B rush for the likes of RBG. And the frags are just not going to go their way. Pony, Rampage will be with 2. And Bentley will get traded, and eventually, well, the UMP of Jimanchu will fight back. But at the end of the day, there's still a man advantage to play with for the Whalers. And I believe the scope of Ponalone has been heard by Wiz. He knows better not to overstep his ground. This still is a 3-on-2. A frag the way of RBG could turn the round on its head, but Ponalone is just too good. And Jimanchu again left in a 1-on-3. He does have a lot of room to play with, however. B-Will's up here on the apartment's balcony. Well, now Ponalone is peeking in, and Jimanchu, uncharacteristic whiff from Ponalone. But now they know exactly where Jimanchu is, and now DJ can start pushing into Banana. He can start clearing out this side of the map, constricting Jimanchu, and now he's spotted again, and now DJ's going to keep taking more and more space, and Jimanchu, it's not looking good for him. He has to start making a move. He has 25 seconds on this clock, and he's going to check the corner. He'll get dinked, but DJ will finish him off with a headshot of his own. And that's going to be 10 on the board for the Whalers. Simple as that. Well done from the Whalers. There's some signs of life for RBG. Some interesting strat books and interesting calls, but the frags are just working out. The aggression from the Whalers down middle constantly down banana. They're just taking so much initiative on their CT side, and that's what you like to see, the confidence. They're not letting the CTs come to them. They're bringing the fight right to them, and they're winning their duels very, very well. They're taking space effectively. They're playing with their info well, and you can just see the comps are just flowing for the Whalers at the moment. While on the other side, a little bit of missteps individually. A couple of important rounds could have gone the way of RBG in these simplified positions, in the 3-on-3s, the 3-on-2s, and things of that sort. RBG could have done better in those scenarios, but the match is still far from over. We still have a second half to play out, and perhaps RBG can make something happen on their CT side. As we're going to go ahead and just kick it to a short little break. And we'll be back in a few short moments as I close my window. And we should be good in just a few moments. So until then, here's a little bit of a break, and then we'll go ahead and kick it right back. Or will it? Will it be a break? I'm really not sure, honestly. That's funny. We're just going to kick it to this for a moment. But right now, Whalers are leading at the half 10-5. Doing very, very well. Oh, we have a Komodo subscriber in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm a big fan of my fellow casters over there in Australia. Good stuff over there. As well now. 10-5, and we should be moving closer and closer to the next half. Let's go ahead and just hop back into our display capture. I hope. As yeah, we should be all good. And we're just waiting for the players to ready up. Hopefully that should be fairly shortly.
Counter-terrorists win.
And there we go. We're into the second pistol round of Inferno. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am PHY_Y, or just Phi, if you want to call me that. Pronounced like the Greek letter. And we're going to be hopping right into the matches. 5-10, RBG do have a mountain to climb on their CT side, but if they can make something work right now, they could have the momentum swing in their favor and pick up a couple rounds, even up the scoreline. It's not all bad, but right now there's only one man toward this B bomb site early, and that is Jamanchu. Running a bit low on information, but you can see that the Whalers are playing this so slowly. They're waiting for some sort of aggression, waiting for an overstep, waiting for a mistake. But you can just see this mid-brackets crossfire is just looking to be so effective. So many players focused on this position. And, well, looks like the bomb will be making its way up banana. No one's... It's just going to be Jamanchu. You're looking like they're going to try and play retakes here. Jamanchu looks like he's playing for information. It's very, very quiet on this map. There's no idea that Jamanchu knows what's going on, but they clean up the lurk of DJ, and that should open up some parts of the map. This execute is going to be coming in. It's an almost flawless execute. They're going to force back Jamanchu, smoke him out. Very deep smoke as well. That allows him to get so much control towards his coffin side. And Jamanchu, he's sitting behind this very deep smoke. It's very tough for him to deal with that. And now, well, it's in the 5 versus 5 or 5 versus 4 retake. There is a kit on Jamanchu, but you can look at them. They're all grouping up towards this coffin side, and they're all going to push into their deaths. Perhaps, except for Ponalone, who picks up 3 frags. And now Ponalone's up for 4. And is he good for the ace? He might. There's Pony. He's the last man sitting around the corner. He has armor. He has a kit. There is possible for Pony. But Ponalone, he's here at the dark side. And is he good for his ace? It's face off, and Ponalone is going to get his ace. 5 headshots for the AWP player of the Whalers, and 11 now on the board. As well, RBG just get rolled over by Ponalone. The man in the post plant gets all 5-person retaking. As well now. RBG Esports are on their force buy on the CT side. This is where you can make comebacks happen. Of course, whoever wins this round, their opponent's money will be completely broken. Well, actually, that's an okay nade. Perhaps the double dig, the 2 dig could work out for the likes of RBG. But right now, a little bit of contact really taken on the banana side, and now, well, that's going to be a sight given over to the Whalers. Pony's going to have to fall back with utility, forcing him away, and RBG could consider a save here, but considering the round circumstances, they might consider a look into this one. They're looking for that opening frag that can allow them back into this bomb site. As well now, Pony and Walco posted up with the Deagles, waiting for this smoke to fade, and now Pony will drop his own smoke. This will buy them some space into the bomb site, but Rampage, he's up top. He's going to take a tag, and yeah, that's just going to be 4 frags going the way of the Whalers, 0 the way of RBG, and this map, it's looking like it's coming to a close very, very shortly. RBG need to pull off a miracle round if they want to stay back in this game as well now. Well, I have seen 13-5 comebacks before. It actually happened the other day. Heroic versus Astralis. Heroic came back down from a 13-5 deficit, but that was on Nuke, on the Nuke CT side, and this is Inferno, a completely different map, and I don't, some sort of incredible resolve as they come out from RBG if they want to make this round a reality. They're just going to be pushing through every facet of the map. They're going to be filling all the gaps that the CTs have, and this B-bomb site is about to be found out. It's about to be found. It is completely open, and this stack will be completely avoided. Good information gathering from the MAC-10s. We'll just give Whalers a safe and easy round. B-Will's just clearing out the coffin side. This should just be an easy round win for the Whalers. As you can see, not a single bullet has been exchanged, and once that bomb gets planted, you're going to hear all of these CTs just activate, and I believe DJ will just be... Are they even going to... Are they... I'm wondering what they want to do, because honestly, giving them all these frags is kind of just like a confidence booster for them, and it kind of ruins your confidence if you're RBG. So, honestly, I'm actually not necessarily a fan, but I can understand why they're not necessarily just running in all to their deaths. And you can see Wiz is going to go ahead and collect a frag, just like do some fragging business. Well, B-Wills will go ahead and deal with Wiz there. As well now, more MAC-10s will be surrounding him. And again, another frag just goes the way of RBG. They're looking to pick up some MAC-10s, and they have, but I'm not sure what they'll do with that. They do have a full buy round on the card. Yeah, this is RBG's map pick, and it's not looking good for them over here. Just sort of in the can. Perhaps 13-5. Rolling in. That's now the first gun round. Wiz does have an AWP on his back. He could turn this round around. Could make it happen, but he has to be very active. And Pony just gets blown up. Not even a chance in the round, and that's going to be an early advantage for the Whalers. And Jamanchu, he's left wondering where his teammate went. Up in smoke he goes. And, well, as the CT smoke comes in, Jamanchu will go ahead and drop a Molotov in response. He's going to flash as well. And he's going to try and slow them down, and Wiz will open up again, instantly traded, and Jumanji, the trades are just not good enough, and the site has been gained by the T's. Wallkill has been spotted on this banana lurk. And it's, if you're RBG, you just have to go for this. You have to turn this around. Rampage is here on the corner, and they're going to go ahead and line up some utility for this bomb site. Wallkill's going to line up the retake utility. All 3 T's are on this bomb site. There aren't a lot of positions, and these positions can be mollied out. The B-Wills is just so good. The headshots are there, left and right. Hex, the man who is doing it. He was 13-6 to start, but ever since that string of rounds for the Whalers, I believe it's 5-6, and the Whalers have gone on a win streak of 8 rounds in a row, spanning both halves. And now, well, Whalers are stomping right now. Yeah, actually, it was 5-5, and now it's 5-14. And Whalers have just found the momentum in this game. They've completely suppressed anything that RBG has to say in this map. Now, well, Peak's going out the way. Jimanchu's going to go ahead and take some contact on the B-Wills. No frag exchange, but Hex takes so much damage through the apartment spam. He's down to 6 HP at the start of the round. It's just not looking good. It keeps getting worse and worse. This apartment setups could work out, though. DJ could walk into the crosshair of Wiz. Is a potential threat in that. We'll go over and, well, Walco. And DJ's going to go down, and Walco's going to find another 3 versus 2 for RBG. This could be their first round in the last, what is that, 10? If you include this one. But now they're going to go in for the B execute, and now, well, Jimanchu, he's up top. The Molotov is not touching him, and he gets a dink, and Pony will go ahead and finish off Ponalone. And now you have B-Wills. He's in a 1-on-5, and look at the health bars. No one is at 100 HP, but again, they have so much weaponry, so much stuff to play with. So B-Wills will get the first headshot. Look at the health bars. Look, they're all below 25 HP. If B-Wills had an HE grenade, he can easily get a double kill. They're so low. B-Wills, he's gonna look around the smoke. He's gonna find Jimanchu, but now he's on an even playing field as these other CTs. 29 HP. It's so low. B-Wills, he just might keep fragging. The more damage he deals limits the buy of these other. He's going to go ahead and play some ESEA pre-fire now. He's looking for every single angle possible. Now there's 10 seconds left on the clock, and he's just going to go ahead and run away and keep his weaponry. It's the better financial decision, and that he will do. He also picks up the smoke off of Wiz, but that's all they got to do. It's going to be 14-5. 14-6 now, as RBG finally break the streak of rounds from the Whalers. A lot of AKs retrieved as well. It's a bolstering to the economy, but the thing is, RBG cannot make a misstep here, or they'll give over match point to the Whalers. It's more or less, but the thing is, for RBGs, that's not really a consistent way to win rounds. It just happened that the apartment's gamble stack worked out. Of course, I mean, if you're a T side, you can't really expect that. Normally, you have one guy in the apartment's position, and DJ and Bentley will end up trading out each other, but 3 men in the apartments will net them to 2 opening frags. It's just a setup that worked out for RBG. That's more or less a gamble, not necessarily based on anything real. I'd say I don't want to discredit them, however, they still got their round win. As well now. A little bit different setup now, more standard approach from RBG, and you can see DJ has made his way into the apartments, and he can put some pressure on these CTs here. 2 CTs on this B bomb site. Similar, it's the very same setup that they ran a couple rounds back. Or actually, that was just last round, actually. Jimanchu boosted up and Pony at the emo pillar, and Rampage, he's going to be clearing out this bomb site 1 by 1, and he's going to get the opening pick onto Jimanchu, and Wiz, he's playing around this smoke, but now it's only Walco, the only man on this bomb site. He needs to find a frag, and he will find the head of DJ. He needs to find another, though, and B-Wills will go ahead and open up the bomb site, and look how far away these CTs are. There's not even a chance to look into this round for RBG. No utility to play with. Well, there's an AWP posted up for Bonalone already in the apartments. This round is so unrealistic. There is a smoke to be picked up, but is there someone guarding it? There should be. As well, now they're going to be making their way into the bomb site. B-Wills, his head has been spotted. He's jiggle peeking, but B-Wills is so... The headshots just keep raining in, and B-Wills, he is 22-9 right now. He is on fire. Rampage on 22 kills himself. But B-Wills has just been destroying everybody he sees. And now the money is absolutely cooked for RBG. You can see the utility is not quite there. People who do have utility are an MP9s, Pony on a 5.7, and it's just looking so bad. There are 9 match points to play with for the Whalers, and this is This should just be a set and done deal. It's going to take heroics from one member to make one round happen. Not to mention 5 rounds, or not 5 rounds, 9 rounds in a row. And I just don't see a world where RBG have this. But there's always a chance something could start clicking. Has to start now, though. Wiz drops one of his last bits of utility. Walko will go and assume his position. Hex playing this off angle. I like to play this off angle on the apartments. As a Walko, he's going to be tested here. CT's going to be, T's are going to be flying through. He's going to drop a Molotov close, and that's going to make Ponalone. He's going to swing around, and, well, there's an opening frag from Hex. Now, the nade on the Walko almost takes him down, almost trades out the frags, but at the end of the day, it's a 5-on-4. The men are still there, and now, well, this B hold will be tested. B Wills and Rampage are still alive. The kings of this map so far are still around. They still have yet to deal with the biggest threat. Pony has a flash lined up, and Jimanchu on top of the second oranges. This could be an off angle, but the flashbang is so good, and the flashbang from... Well, wait, hold on. Jimanchu might be good for more than one here. He isn't. Rampage will eventually trade out, and the CTs are rotating back in. And now, the bomb is going down. And Walko just have some utility to play with. He will go ahead and line that one up. But he's going to get cleaned up by Ponalone, and it's just Wiz. He has an M4, but Ponalone is going to keep mowing him down. And Wiz, he'll only tag up Ponalone. This should be it. Wiz on 32 HP. The Tech 9 is out, and he's going to get tapped down by Ponalone, and that's going to be 16-6. And Whalers mop up their opponent on their own map pick. RBG's fall 16-6 on their own pick of Inferno. Now we're going to go ahead and move over to Mirage as we go ahead and kick it over to a bit of a break in between. We're going to be kicking off to, not Mirage, what am I saying? Overpass. Mirage is our decider. Overpass is what we will be playing today as well now. RBG go down 0-1 to the likes of the Whalers, and that's all we have to say there. I'm going to go ahead and kick it to some music, kick it to a bit of a break, and then we'll be back for some more action on Overpass and see if RBG can battle back on their opponent's map pick. Until then, see you in a few. So I think it's about time I start talking about our next match. And that's going to go ahead, or next map, that's going to go ahead and be Overpass. And, well, this is definitely the Whalers' playground. They've been very, very successful on it against most of their opposition. And IM New York, North America, they had a flawless record on it, as well as playing in MDL. They've been doing well for themselves, as well as in numerous qualifiers. They beat pretty good competition. I think right now they are on a, if I count that correctly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They are on a 10 win streak on this map. And well, compared to RBG, this is not necessarily their best map choice. They're on a little bit of a win streak of their own. And admittedly, they have been competing against similar opposition. Teams like Imperium, Kinship, and Mythic. And they didn't necessarily put up a bad scoreline against Team Liquid in IM New York, North America. But I'd definitely say that this is where, where really Whalers shine here. But who knows? There's always a chance for an upset to happen on this map choice. So, as we're going to be hopping into the game ever closer, we're just hopping into the warm-up. Most of the players have joined into the server, and we should be getting this match live in a few short moments. And, well, if I go ahead and swap on over to my game capture, I can go ahead and fix up some stuff. Things like, things like this, and bang. As well as you can update the scoreline. And bing, bang. And there we go. Production values, like, top level in my stream here. That's what, that's what you came for. As we're just going to post up here. Let's see. Just doing some streamer things right now. Networking and things like that. See, Overpass is one of my favorite maps to cast. It really is. It's a very dynamic map. You can see a lot of individual choices. You can see a lot of team play as well. The CT setups can be very versatile and very effective, while the T sides have a chance to mess with CT rotations a lot. It's a very back and forth map, and it's why I love casting it. It's also just very different than from like the same. You don't see the same stuff on this map like you do Dust 2, Mirage, Inferno. You see those maps all the time, but really here on Overpass, it's where it really. Where are the replays? You want your money back? Oh yeah. I'm still. Oh, I believe Overpass is becoming more and more popular in pugs and things like that as well. It just plays. It just feels very, very fresh every time you play it in a pug or you spectate it and watch it. You might see something new here and there. The site executes are very dynamic, especially on this B bomb site. I love Overpass as a map choice, and well, we'll be casting it today. This is going to be the pick of the New England Whalers. They're a very successful team on it. And, well, excelente stuff, as I had to go and check out. Let's see here. Just checking out Twitter right now. As well. Let's go ahead and post up at a very nice location. Very sunny here on Overpass in Germany somewhere. I actually haven't checked out what part of Germany this is or any place. But yeah, very nice and sunny out here. A little bit overcast today. Nice in this afternoon here of Counter-Strike here in North America, as well as on Overpass. As we're waiting for most of our players just to join up into the server. In fact, all the players have joined up into the server, and I believe side selection should be going through in a short moment, and the match should be going live very, very shortly. But until then, we just shall be waiting. Yep, we're just chilling for now. Yeah, so things to say about this map. I love watching these CT setups go down, and I haven't really analyzed much of Whaler's gameplay on this map. It's very sort of brute force, very similar to their Inferno play, at least from the match I casted. I casted a Whaler's match a couple weeks back. They played against Kinship on this map and beat them fairly handily. This is going to be side selection, and as you can see, Whalers are going to go ahead and let RBG choose what side to start on, and I believe they'll go ahead and pick their CT side. That's fairly characteristic of most maps, except for barring maybe Vertigo, you would pick the T side to start on, but RBG are going to go ahead and remain on their T side, and this called for the queue to turn down the music very slowly, and we're going to hop right into the match. The match is currently live, and we're going to be hopping into the pistol round. Jumanchu has a kit already bought up and a smoke, and we're going to go ahead and, well, Hexed, Wiz, Pony, and Walko will have their armor on their backs. Multi-utility for Ben Leet. That's all I really have to say. DJ has not bought anything for the pistol round. Now, I'd like to call it a mistake, but I'm not necessarily all bad when you're facing off against USP headshots, and, well, he's going to be the first man in. DJ, he's going to be taking point, and Jumanchu is going to get spotted and fall back, but this long setup could easily get dismantled, and DJ, despite having no armor, will get the opening frag, but look, they've already made their way onto this A-bomb site, and they're going to choose to duel out against the members on long, and Rampage will pay for it, but B-Wheels is just going to pluck Jumanchu out of the sky, and Ponalone is going to go ahead, or pluck Walko out of the sky, my bad, as well. Wiz is going to get, well, Jumanchu's now in a 1-on-3, and he's going to get sandwiched from both sides, and it's going to be a quick end to that one, very fast. You can see them just flying up the connector and just completely dodging the 3-man long setup of RBG, and, well, DJ finding, I believe that was Pony looking the wrong way at the tree, which his teammates just weren't covering for him, and DJ was able to get an unlikely frag, and that'll allow Whalers a first round on the board. The pistol has been secured, but it's going to be your seasonal CT side forced by Deagle's MP9 and a 5.7 available. As I have to sneeze for a short moment. I feel like, gosh, man, the feeling, yeah, you gotta sneeze sometimes. It's one of the worst things ever. But by any means, Wiz is going to go ahead and take contact on long. He's going to go ahead and fall back anyways. Hold on. I swear the sneeze is coming. I don't want to sneeze mid-execute, though. Because, well, right now, Rampage is creeping up the long side, and I don't think he's been spotted by Pony, or has he? Maybe his shoulder has just revealed, but Rampage is going to aggress through the smoke. He's going to reload, and that might give away a couple sound cues towards RBG, but they're not going to fire back. They're going to hold their ground for now. Wiz. He hasn't bought up armor in this round, is in a little bit of a compromised position, and Ben Leet will finish him off, and the man at the truck, that is Jumanji, will get mowed down by DJ, and this should just be a simple round from the Whalers. Done and dusted. Low health bars for a lot of their... okay. Low health bars for a lot of their players. Walco almost whiffs out on the B-Wills. Galil will be retrieved by Walco, so that's something that could be brought into the next round if he holds on to it. However... I finally sneezed. Took me a long time to do it. But Walco should be able to retain this Galil if he doesn't walk into a Whalers crosshair, which he will not, and that's going to go ahead and be that. As the Whalers up with a second. And again, starting to build momentum on their own map pick, but this will, well, it's going to be a full eco for the most part from RBG. There is the recovered Galil of Walco. So this could mean something in the grand scheme of things. Walco, looks like he's going to make his way towards the con side, but oh, they don't even care. They're just going to run through the monster tunnel, and Hex is the only man here. He's in a whole world of hurt here. He's going to throw out a flashbang, but that's not going to stop anybody. He's getting wrapped upon. He's going to get closed in from two sides, and that should be that. And Ben Lee is going to collect with two, but Jumanji with the Eagle will get two of his own, and that's it. Is that a Mac 10? That is a Mac 10 for recovery. Will it be picked up, however? Jumanji looking for some lucky shots through the smoke. I would have been completely blown away, but Wiz has recovered the Galil of... That was picked up by Walco. That was picked up from B-Wills. That's changed hands a lot, but not anymore as B-Wills. He'll go ahead and take revenge and get 3 kills with the Mac 10. That's fairly nice for his money. As well, now RBG, they'll finally be able to buy down on this one. Wiz will get out his AWP and armor. Smoke and a molly on his back. Jumanji has 5 kills, Walco with 1, and the rest on 0. Looking like my bank account there, as Hex swinging in. I'm 16 years old. I don't need money right now. As well, Walco, Jumanji, 3-man B hold now, but who's getting boosted up right now? That's going to go ahead and be B-Wills. And he's going to... Oh, it was Jumanji going to jump into this. Jumanji good. B-Wills is going to hold this boost, and now he's going to finally fall off. As they potentially were aware of it, and now they're going to bring more CTs over here. There's a 4th man here in the heavens. On fast rotate, you can see Wiz. He's holding down this A bomb site all on his lonesome. He'll play the jump spots, and that op can definitely work that dice position at those long angles that it covers. So makes complete sense. He is forced to be on a swivel, but there's no CTs or no Ts coming his way. Only now will they be exiting the connector side. Ben Lee and DJ out into mid. Ben Lee's going to get flashed in. There's 40 seconds on the clock. It's starting to tick down a bit, and Wiz pressure might start to be exerted on him. It's now Pony. He's going to go ahead and leave this bomb site, but B-Wills, if he gets a kill here, this could really mess with the rotations of RBG, and you can see that just him throwing a bit of utility is preventing them from rotating, and Wiz, now he's here with Pony, but how many more can he get? He's going to readjust on the Pony alone, and he's going to get his second. Now Pony will go ahead and trade back out, but he's the only man on this bomb site. If he goes down here, and now it'll be good, but now, well, if he gets one more, it'll be all good, but, well, Bentley is here. He'll trade out, but now B-Wills is in trouble. He's getting closed in upon. He'll get one before he goes down, but Hexed there with the final frag. I'm surprised that Ben Lee even got a second kill there. I thought he was fully blind there, but recovered from the flash in time, is able to deal with Pony on the back of the site. Still, good damage, despite getting their first round. Good damage dealt by the Whalers. And now we're going to be heading into the 5th round of play. 3 on the board now for the Whalers. And the money is still swelling after winning 3 fairly clean rounds in a row. Hex, is he not going to have a bye? Hex drops over a piece of weaponry. He's just going to be forced down to a 5-7. I believe... What happened there? I'm confused, is what I am. This is not a good buy from RBG. Pony dodging some bullets through the bathroom side, and he might find Ben Lee, and oh, barely, just a bit of a whiff, and Ben Lee will readjust onto the head of Pony. And now, well, Wiz is here on this bomb site. He can hold this down, and the shadow of Rampage will show, and that will be an easy frag cleaned up by the AWP of Wiz. And you can see that now that they know that AWP is live on this A bomb site, they're gonna go ahead and go through, but B-Wills, he's gonna be tested. He's gonna get not even traded out. That's gonna be the B bomb site falling. That's just gonna be simple. They go 2 for 1 in the monster side, and that's everything on the B bomb site. And now Jamanchu, he's my stream dies somewhat. As my frames drop lower and lower. And DJ picks up an easy frag onto Jamanchu, and now DJ, he could walk into this line, and Wiz is unable to readjust onto DJ, and it's going to be a simple cleanup. Sorry for the awful stream lag. That's bad on my end, not you guys. Local internet has not been nice to me as of late. As well now. 4 on the board for Whalers, and that round win breaks the CT money. And now you can see B-Wills. He's on that Mac 10. He's looking to make that cash. As well, a nice little 3-man boost here. Walco Company. This is a very nice boost. It'll catch anyone out looking the wrong way as I have more internet issues. Let's go, baby. Let's keep it going as Rampage is going to open up the bomb site, and well, the clock is about to expire on this boost, and B-Wills might find a lot of frags going his way as well. He might find this bomb site empty, but he's going to find 3 CTs looking his way. He's going to get greeted by them, but they know they're both here as more internet issues are experienced, and those 2 CTs get easily mopped up, and DJ will go ahead and finish off the round there. Sorry guys for a little bit of technical difficulties on my end. Neighborhood internet has not been good ever since COVID-19 has been going on. I'm thinking of restarting the stream. It's frustrating. Yeah. Shoot. Oh, okay, I'm gonna restart. Are they ready? Apacethes once again on those weapons, but Will's the first frag coming in.
What a frag. Rampage. What a frag towards that B side as well. Here's G-Manchu rotated in. Looking for that next one. He's got it again. 2-man hold here. That's DJ with another one, but now T side in the 2-on-2. And wait, did he not? Okay, I thought he had the bomb. My bad. I thought I saw it on him, but okay, I guess that makes sense then why he didn't go for it. Don't know why, but it thought it was on him. So my bad. My bad. My eyes deceive me. Well, it is what it is now. We'll be headed into this next round again here, or at least the end of this round. CT side have got themselves a bit of something here. At least, hopefully, with defender G-Manchu already 2 frags here. That's one more, and now looking for the final one, but Wells, what a quick shot there. Taking down one more, and now only the 1-on-1. As he has to come in for that retake. The AWP is on him. But is that going to be enough? As now Wells sweated. He thought about it. Maybe heaven was a possible route in towards that bomb site, but it will not be. So T-side now make their way towards that B side. But well, he's got all the way around. Pony. Let's get a smoke and a kit. Can use that to his advantage. Now, a flashbang picked up. Gonna toss that smoke down. The shadow gives it away, but Will still hits the shot. The quick scope being a miss. New England Whalers, yet another one going their way. Fantastic job. Getting one round after another. All they're done for. I mean, I hate to say, but I mean, already getting this kind of a dominant start on the T side. It doesn't look that good. But still, I've seen crazier comebacks happen in my time. I'll say that much as well. So there's always hope until one of the teams is 16. But right now, this round, there is not much hope. There's not that much. The entry's coming up for that T side, and Ben, even with the Glock, still finds another one. And there's the final frag of the round, a clean one from the T side, and no one getting taken down. Getting a bit of cash going their way, so smiles on their faces, hopefully. And getting into that next round, but we gotta wait out for the timeout first. CT's, I'm guessing, is one of theirs. Just to collect their thoughts, make sure everyone is all right. Don't want anyone to be, well, tilted. At this point, you're probably gonna realize there's some kind of some kind of stuff that T's had to keep doing. Round after round you might exploit, and well, this is one of the better times to call it out. Still 5 rounds behind. It's not bad. I mean, you can look at the scoreline, be 2-7, or like, oh, they immediately lost. I mean, no, 5 rounds. Like, even if you get like a 6-9 half here, like, that's still a realistic half you can get for the side of RBG. Obviously, won't be ideal, but they can still make a game out of that one. But if they can't even get it, that's a totally different question. Like, no one's gonna know until it's actually happening. Well, what comes after that as well? Or what comes after the hypothetical 9-6 scoreline? But no, out towards mid. Rampage finds the first frag onto Wiz as he tries to back away. But Ben holding W is a man of the religion, looking for the space, and he's creating it for his team. There's Rampage coming from the toilets. Has found one more. CT's making a rotation, but Wally currently all alone. He's got 1 and 2, nearly the 30. He's got them all, and the CT side, they hold on to that A-bomb set with Walco, finding every single one here, leaving Opone alone. And now he has to do exactly that, as his name suggests. Opone alone, looking for the plays. The 1 and 2, what? No way it's actually come to that. But it's G-Manchu to pull him out in the end. He nearly had it, the 1-on-3. It was so close, but what is that? They just line up perfectly for him. He had like 4 bullets in the magazine. Immediate headshots, 1 and 2. God damn, someone's got to be starting to sweat there. The CT side, though. Now, 3rd round picked up. Gotta be a bit happier about it. And from here on out, they can start to build those rounds. But Wills again! That's the 2nd time this happened in this match already. It's been 10 rounds in and the wallbangs come twice. God damn, the CT side are not going to be happy. Oh, the content, man, that's going to be entertaining as hell, but CT camp. They're probably going to be shocked on how that's happened again. But now that T side, they're way towards that B bomb site. One more frag coming in for them, and now the second one coming in from Hex, looking for the defenders, or looking for the attackers here, but still players getting low and lower. That's the CT side make their way in, but oh, what a shot coming out. Looking for that next one. He's got a tag shot, and now the final one coming in from the smoke. They emerge, and all of them getting taken down by 2 players. What is that? An extremely chaotic round, but it comes to an end just like that. I don't even know what this game is at this point. It's goddamn entertaining as hell. If nothing else. CT side, now this is starting to look a bit dire. 5 rounds behind and, well, going for that eco. This is not too great here. Another one. To start things off here, pulling along the up. Finding a few of these entries. Yeah. One of the maps where you can work off with the all picks, go for the duels early on with the CT side and potentially giving them to you. Obviously, you can't control that, but you can try and make the you can try and create the pace so that you leave a few openings every now and then for the CT side to try and capitalize on, then change things up completely in the next round. Stuff like that is definitely doable. Obviously, that's not intended, but or at least in this roundabout. Something you can put in your thinking caps, and well, the round coming to an end once again. 9-3, New England Whalers getting closer and closer to that 16 here. Obviously, it's still the first half, and the CT side have themselves, well, basically 2 chances in this half here. This one, next one's going to be an eco, and then the final round of the half. Those are the chances for them to get something going in this one. That smoke, I'm not actually too sure. Okay, goes over there. Very good to know. Well, T-side now. Looking at these nades. Ooh, might be a bit of something here. G-Man-Chu. Gotta be walking away from those. Does not want anything to do with those. The nades go out. Nothing found. T-side now in towards that bomb. So Rampage immediately starts things off with the first frag. T-side still around that monster area. Surrounding that B bomb site, and look at this, the CTs. I like the setup. They can go for the immediate trade. It's going to be on to Walco here. The first man to get contact, and then his teammate is going to swing with his contact now. That's one coming in. There's that teammate swing, but this immediately, this frag is coming in. DJ with one. And the T side, they take down the defenders here, but Wiz still alive here, so I might have spoken to him soon. He's got 3 in the round so far, and Pwn alone again. Another chance to clutch things out here. This time 1-on-2, slightly more doable as he looks to find these players. One from the smoke, but it's got to be Pwn to find him. Welcome to that smoke in heaven as RBG get themselves around number 4. And now, T-side. Can they immediately put a stop to this? I mentioned that 9-6 half is definitely a possible scoreline. Now they just need to get 2 more here for that to happen, and for me to look like a like an oracle in the midst of all this chaos. Now, where's again? Last round up. That was very nice indeed. Around the pillar. Love to see I love to see the players just play aggressive like that. Switch around the angles. He finds that first strike. His teammate, I think he found him one more as well there. So at least alleviated some of that pressure early on. Made things a bit easier. But now, not a flashbang I've seen before, but gonna be clearing out long with it either way. T-side to make their way in towards toilet. The CTs set up a double up setup towards that A-bomb side. This is a very weird setup I've not seen before. There's one for the CT side. Immediately traded. Just Pwn alone just there. On the T side out from long, but G-Man-Chu, he's there on the T side. 2 on 4. Pwn alone and Wells try to make their way towards that A side. Now let's see, let's see if the third man rotating Hex. This is surely going to be it. Now the 1 on 4 here, Wills. What can he do here? He's got very limited chances. The AK bullet doesn't really connect through that one, and it's going to be a walkout from behind. RBG 5 rounds, and look at that. The T side, they've run out of money. With that, RBG, they do have a chance to snatch themselves around at number 6. And also, I'm gonna go for a very quick prediction. T-side rush monster. They're gonna rush towards that B-side immediately. That's gonna be my 200 IQ strat here coming out from your boy. And look at that. Look at that. They're actually going for that T-side push. They're going out towards that B-bomb side, and now Hex is going to try to receive that, but the frag immediately coming in. Wills with the first frag. CT side nowhere nearby. Look behind smoke. The Mac 10's looking for the frags. Have found one. Looking for that next one as the bomb goes down against G-Man. Shoot again to try and alleviate some of that pressure to find something for his team, the CT side. Things are not going their way in this one. The monster push, the B side rush. It never fails, especially in a round like that with only a single defender on that bomb side. Nade's going out towards short. DJ got to be careful now. The CT side start to go in even further in, but there's another frag, and look at that. All the T-side players just swing at the same time and down to a single man here. Oh, he's got no chance. The bomb so far ticked already, but the two players right behind the pillars cannot do it. It's pwn all over the 4K. And a 10-5 half again, the same as Inferno. We'll be looking at that one. That last round. They went for a force by... They had a few Mac 10s and Tech 9s, if I'm not mistaken, and apparently that is more than enough. That is a great round coming out there from the T side. And now we'll be headed into the into that next half very shortly. Like always, we don't really know how much we have to wait or how long we have to wait here with the ESEA pause and all that, you know. So it's gonna be here. Okay, there's cat jamming to the Glock sounds, I guess, on my teacup. I don't know what you're doing, but you do you. Just keep on jamming. I can actually turn on a bit of music. Hold on. I'll just, there we go. Hold on, no, that's a bit too much. Nope. Yeah, there we go, there we go. That's good enough for the halftime here. I'm gonna shuffle so I don't even know what's coming up next. So I gotta give me 1 or 2 tries, but just gonna having that in the, or have that in the background. Back into this. Just like that. Nick is going. Game's live. 10-5 New England Whalers headed to that CT side. And again, I gotta note, they won that first map 16-6 and headed to this, which is their map, big overpass. They have a chance to get things out, or close things out with a 2-0. Hello from Poland. Hello, Yellows. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great evening so far. Thank you for tuning in. Now, into this round. T-side to make their way towards that B. Moser, RBG. Let's see what they can do here. T-side utility coming in. Looking to force him out of position. Builds 1 and 2 and nearly a 30. He's got him all in Rampage with 1 as well. And what is that? Immediately an explosive round coming out here. Wiz a 1-on-5 getting chased down by Ben Leet. Takes him down to New England Whalers. That's one hell of a round. That is one hell of a round of the defense. What's poppin'? Not much, not much. Enjoying a bit of NA Counter-Strike, NA CS, you know. Also from the EU, very cool. Decided to change things up slightly. I did the last one of these cups, and I was like, you know, I'll just do this one again. why not? But one eco frags coming in. Frags very quickly. Here, an G-Man 2, the mono on 4. And, well, it's going to be up into his demise, knowing he's got no chance. 12-5. 7-round lead for the side of New England Whalers. T side now will be going for that buy that will be coming in. AK's on all of their players. CT side. Pretty sure they've got their weapons as well here. And now, T side, let's see what we can get out from them. Immediately headed out towards that monster air, but the CT side, look at this though. Immediately out towards monster opponent. He's got no fear. He's immediately out towards that mid-area, but now the CT side, they've got 2 players defending that B-bomb, so here's that third. That nade could be big. And well, we'll do quite a bit of damage for the CT side now to defend it through those smokes. They go 1 and 2. Walco and Hex, but there's a DJ with another one. The MP9 still firing away. Looking for another one, but the opponent alone. The flag comes in. It has paid off, and now down to a single man. Walco, he's got no chance in this one. The Rampage comes in. And a 13 that round is not what RBG are looking for. It is not going their way, and here we are. Another round could be going or another match could be going the way of New England Wales with a swift 2-0. Only leading 3 rounds. Close things out here. I need to get some water. My throat's all weird. Gonna do that in a bit. I've got some time. Well, now into this one. Rampage with 1 apparently. Hex, his teammate, gonna taken out right behind him. So now that T side in that forward for the AK picked up will give them a slight chance. They've only got a single man with armor. Gotta go ahead and get that frag. Or give that player the weapon. Oh, opponent alone. He's got 1 and 2. The bomb given to him. Nearly the third, but that's for the AK. Now finding another one. And surely, I don't really think there's too much chance in the round at the C side. Both players known position on short. Molotov goes out. Chase them away. Back, you fiends, they shout as they toss the flames. Well, already, there's no chance in the round. Just looking for some damage for that T side. Or maybe there actually is, the CT side. They just have not aggressed that bomb at all after the initial frags for Pone alone and the trade going on to him. Well, another AK now has been collected. Still, neither one of these players having any armor will be a bit of a pain in the ass. Well, they head back down towards that B bomb side. DJ surveying the toilets now. Utility, footsteps, all of that heard on the CT side. 2-man setup, and it's going to be quite the dangerous one. The Shadow gives away the advantage for the CT side, 1 and 2. Just like that, a clean round, 14-5. And we are getting dangerously close to that 2-0 here. I was thinking when the game started that New England Whalers is definitely the favorite headed into this one, but not this much of a favorite. I did not think they were going to be this dominant. So far it's been, what, 11 rounds in 2 maps. I don't want to count the rounds just yet, but into this one, CT side has gone for that connector push, and the trades come in. Only taking them down mostly. The advantage for the T side. Not something we've said too often here so far, but it is what it is. And now, looking for the next one here. New England Whalers. 3 on 4 or 3 on 4. They've got an AWP solo holding that A site currently. Boel's in a connector. Gonna be getting a bit of information. No CT or no T side plays on the other side, but they are cautious of the flank. They know it's a possibility, and it's gonna come into that timing. And if they'll find a whiz, gotta be careful not to get caught out. And now, oh, he's gonna have 1 and 2 there, both them right around that corner. He's whiz if he turns around. Look at this go. Oh, 3 players. There's this 1. That's 2. And the 3rd. Oh, Wills. That's so beautiful. But now the flank, off the flank, isn't going to expect that. That's G-Man 2 with a 1-on-3 coming in. Gets frag number 1. Looking for the next one. As the flashbang not perfect. 35 seconds left. A nade comes out from him. As he has to go ahead and collect that bomb. Has to claim it from a baggage of the CT side. Are they going to give it to him? This one by around. They immediately go with a swing as well. Ben finds that one. This exude confidence on that CT side right now, and well, they've definitely got a reason to do so. 15-5 with 10-round lead. And 1 round away from getting to the grand finals of the ESEA Autumn Cash Cup number 2 NA edition. Bit of North American Counter-Strike. Since I ended up missing the EU one, but either way, now into this next round here. That T side, they gotta be very, very cautious here. They can't lose a single round here. They gotta play these rounds out flawlessly if they want to have a chance. And on Inferno, we saw that they were given the chance, but well, that only lasted them a single round. And this time they gotta do 10 rounds in a row. So I'm not too sure how much I believe in their odds, even with this. And the CT side now. Oh, look at this opponent alone. If you watch it for the boost with the AWP, he's gonna surely find one, maybe that next one, but apparently DJ with a frag of his own. And Connector has popped his head out of that nade. Oh, that's big. That's big, G-Man-Chu. Gotta watch out with the T side. And now entering towards that B most, and they're getting taken down. 2 frags. All that separates New England Whalers from the grand finals. Now a single one is there. Come in. Rampage finishing things off will be that 16-5 on map number 2, making it a clean 2-0. And we'll be headed into our next match shortly. Will be once again a Rebirth versus Secret Club. Coming up in about 20-25 minutes. Yeah. So, we'll be on this exact same channel if you guys want to stick around. I'll be casting that one as well. And then the grand final after that one. So, I'll be live all evening, all day, all night for the fellow EU people here. But either way, thank you so much for watching so far. Thank you for the